TikTok has brought us bad news for the last 5 years. Anytime you hear a story from TikTok, it's like, what happened this time, right? You know, is it e-boy Tristan Ortiz doing another thirst trap, taking off her shirt and spitting in my face? Is it a nurse who decided to film their dying patient and do a little TikTok dance in front of them? Or is it the illustrious, mega-talented Bella Poarch nodding her head repeatedly? Honestly, the possibilities on TikTok are just limitless. But today something different happened. Something actually good went down on TikTok. You know, this is probably one of the most wholesome stories I've seen in my life. Basically, this dad wrote this book for 14 years, right? He was working on this book for 14 years. It's like this thriller sort of story. And then he went ahead and published the book, you know, made it public. And he got 0 sales for 11 years. This is the most heartbreaking thing ever, obviously. You work on a book for so long and nobody even sees it. But he didn't seem to mind, honestly. He was just proud that he published his book. Probably like a hobby he's been working on all this time. So, you know, I got the book out and no sales. So what happened later on with the magic of social media and his lovely daughter? She decided to make a TikTok about the book. And after 11 years of no sales, this book somehow jumped to #1 on Amazon's serial killer thriller list, and I think like #7 in the entire bestsellers list. A woman is taking social media by storm after she turned to TikTok to help her father's 11-year-old novel become a bestseller on Amazon. Now, believe it or not, the story is not what you'd expect from an innocent man who looks like this. Stone Maidens follows the plot of a serial killer who strangles young women to death and jettisons their bodies in southern Indiana. The perpetrator leaves a trace after every single killing, placing a small rock crafted like the spirit stones found in Papua New Guinea tribes. These are eerily the same tribes who the protagonist, FBI employee Christine Prusik, fled from 10 years earlier. Richards had actually been building the novel for 14 years prior, but despite finally publishing his life's work, the story didn't really go anywhere for some time. That is, until his daughter turned to TikTok for some help. She created an account named after her father's book, Stone Maidens, in the hope that creating a video telling her dad's story would help shed some light on a creative project. This is probably like the best daughter on planet Earth, man. Within just 4 days, her videos racked up over 41 million views and counting. The heartfelt clip explains that although he put his family first, he always managed to make time for his book too. Now, decades later, Stone Maidens is the talk of the town and has even soared to the #1 bestseller list on Amazon in police procedurals. That's not all, it even sold out within 24 hours thanks to the community over on TikTok who are praising Richards and his daughter for his newfound achievements. It's currently unavailable and #1 on Amazon, one user wrote. Congrats to him. Moments like this are why I stay on this app, really. That's why you stay on this app. You're definitely not completely dopamine addicted there, right? The love and generosity from people is astounding. There's definitely more good than evil. Really. I guess only the evil stories go viral and all like the bad things, so we don't really see this good part of it, so I'm glad we're getting some, you know, good press now. The old TikTok comment section, why am I crying? Man, y'all got me crying. I bought it, can't wait to read it. So believe it or not, that's all it took, a 17-second TikTok to completely change this entire family's life, honestly, because I imagine they're making tons of money from the book sales here. Richard's daughter went on to thank TikTok for propelling her dad's book to fame. In a follow-up video, she showed her father all the positive comments his book had received on the platform, causing the author to tear up and say, "Thank you all morning."
All right, this is the TikTok account I made you. It's not on Instagram, it's TikTok. And their video I made of you got 15 million views.
Oh my gosh. Do I touch it?
Here, let me show you. So let me... Because of them, you're #1 serial killer thriller. I love you, Dad.
Thank you. Well, now we got... Oh boy. I'm ready for a nap.
Okay, so I couldn't play the full clip because obviously TikTok audio always copyrighted, but basically the daughter was showing him how to use TikTok because he doesn't even know how to use TikTok. That's how old he is. In fact, I probably join him in that front. I suck at TikTok as well. But he takes a look at the comments, he sees all the heartwarming comments, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is so wholesome, right?" You know? Honestly, I'm probably one of the most heartless people on the planet. I don't really care about most stuff that other people care about, but this was so wholesome, man. This brought a smile on my face. TikTok being used for good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I honestly don't know how the daughter did it. This just seems like one of those New Year miracles or something like that. And he had the most wholesome reaction as well. He just started crying and thanking his daughter so much. I mean, after 11 years of no sales, you probably lose hope at that point, right? His book Stone Maidens is now the 7th most popular book in the world on Amazon. So this is what I'm talking about, bro. The power of TikTok and just short form content where you can reach so many people so quickly. And if you can, create some sort of emotional response in people, they will start buying your stuff, all right? So let's take a look at this list real quick. We got Little Blue Truck's Valentine, Atomic Habits, goated book, by the way. If anybody wants to improve their life, Atomic Habits. That pretty much changed my life, so I'm glad that's there. I haven't seen any of the rest of these. There we got Stone Maidens. My god, it's 736 reviews there. This is actually the power of the internet, bro. Who knew TikTok could be used as a force of good? I hope the story is actually good as well, by the way. Considering he spent 14 years on it, I imagine it should be. But obviously, you shouldn't just, feel sorry for someone and give them a bunch of money randomly, okay? The story should be good because, I can work on something for 10 years and, it can still be trash, right? So I'm hoping the story's good. I'll go check out the reviews if possible in a bit. Okay, so here we are on Amazon taking a look at some of the top reviews. We're going to see if people actually like the book or they just bought it because of TikTok, because I'm feeling like it's going to be a bit of both. It's a psychological thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Super happy that I was recommended this author from TikTok. So, most people are coming from TikTok. This is exactly the genre of books I read. I'm a new fan of Mr. Lloyd Richards. What a great thriller. I loved how you got into the mind of the killer immediately. The accuracy and detail of the FBI agents was thoughtful and insightful. I'll read it again. I was so transfixed, I got lost in the book, and the anticipation of finding out how it'll all play out. Okay, so they're actually reading the book, and they're not just toddlers that are buying it, okay? Good job, alright? Okay, so I just sorted by most recent to get a more accurate picture of what's happening. I normally would not choose this genre, but I found it via TikTok, and wow, I've been missing out. Highly recommend. I enjoy the book. One of the best thrillers, couldn't put it down. I'm thankful for TikTok. I hope the author puts the sequel out soon. Okay, so if you guys really want to check it out, go ahead. Stone Maidens. I mean, I'm down to support this guy. Anyways, that's it for the TikTok story. Go click here for the next video. Bye-bye.